My £55 Mega Sainsbury's haul video is one of the most popular on my YouTube channel, and people are always asking me to make another one. I always say no though, because I'm an artist and my creative integrity won't allow me to do that. I believe it was Henry Matisse who said creativity takes courage, and I have to have the courage to put previous successes behind me and develop and grow as a filmmaker. So to sum up, you can stop asking me to do another one of these hauls. I'm not going to compromise myself as a creator and chase the ad revenue when... Sorry, my accountant. Hello? Yeah, well no one's worked really this year, it's been a pandemic. It can't be that bad. How much is in the account? So I've been down Asda in Swanley, dropped £106. It's not flex, I didn't want to spend £106, just they put the prices up just because it's the end of the world and stuff like that. If you've not been to Asda in Swanley the day after it gets put into tier 4, it's a bit like a sort of dystopian hellscape where everyone's trying to kill each other. But got some stuff, let's crack on. This is coffee. I have coffee to stop me from blowing my brains out with a shotgun. It's pretty good. If you feel tired and you have coffee, you feel less tired for a bit. But then in the long run, it probably makes you more tired, so you have to have more coffee. And then it goes on for a while until you run out of coffee. And then that day when you haven't got coffee is horrific. And then you go and buy more coffee. But I thoroughly recommend it. This is a Christmas blend because I'm full of festive cheer. It's some more coffee, because I like variety. This one's called Grumpy Mule. It's got like a donkey type thing on it, probably a mule actually. This is turkey. It's a kind of bird. It did come in more packaging than that, but it was all soggy and wet and it was the last one on the shelf, so I had to buy the soggy wet turkey. God knows what the wet was in Asda. And then I just threw the box away. I left it in its sack. If you've never tasted turkey before, it's like chicken but big and rubbish. If it was like a good meat, we'd eat it more than once a year. You can get full turkeys if you want, but we've not got that many people in the house, so we just got a bit of a turkey. I'm not sure what bit it is. I think it's the top. This is stuffing. I hope to get a fancy stuffing, but I couldn't see any in Asda because it had a kind of looting vibe to it. A lot of people stuff the stuffing up the chicken or turkey's arse. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to put it in a dish, and in that way that people who don't eat meat can have some as well. Seems fairer that way. It's quite nice. You can make your own stuffing. Can't be bothered though. This is vegan kebab meat by Vivera. I don't really eat very much meat now since trying a vegan 30 days vegan thing in the summer, so I get through quite a lot of this. Doesn't look like it'd be nice. It is though, and quite often if I've had a few drinks, I'll set up my own kitchen kebab shop and plough through one of these. Absolutely legendary. This is cheese, cheddar cheese in particular, which is British. I don't really know a lot about cheese, but it comes in different maturities. This one's extra mature cheddar, which probably means that it wouldn't laugh if someone fell down the stairs or something. So, whereas the less mature cheese will be pissing itself. So that's good. Made out of cow milk, I think. I don't really know what they do to turn milk into cheese. You can probably Google it. These are pigs in blanket, which is like sausage with bacon wrapped around it. It's really just pigs in other pigs. Sometimes I think, I wonder if it's the same pig. It's probably not. Probably loads of pigs. Shouldn't think about that too much. It'll make you a bit sad. So bought loads of packs of those because kids really like eating them. When I was younger, you didn't really get pigs in blanket. I think it might be an American thing. I used to get you'd still have with a roast chicken or roast turkey, you'd still get like sausages, or you get bacon rolled up into little things, but they wouldn't put the bacon round the sausages. But I guess that's just new innovations and we got to move with the times. We can't be Luddites. If that's the way trimmings technology's going, I say embrace it. These are mince pies. They're pretty disgusting. If they were nice, you wouldn't eat them just once a year. They haven't really got mince meat in them. Well, they have, but it's not like meat. It's like just raisins and spices and stuff. But I got some this Christmas. There's only like 80p for 6 of them, so like a bargain, even if I'm going to feel physically sick by just eating them. It's tomato ketchup. We get through quite a lot in this house. It's good to make food that's not that nice tastes nice, so we have quite a lot of that. I'll often use it with potato waffles or fish and chips or things like that. There's quite a big debate on whether or not you should keep tomato ketchup in the fridge or in the cupboard. My honest opinion is that I just don't care. These are plant burgers, more vegan stuff. I get through quite a lot of these as well. They can be a bit hit and miss when you're trying to find burgers that are vegan, because some of them are disgusting. Some of them have fake blood in them, and so like when you cook it, they sort of red stuff up and they go, oh, it's just like eating meat because there's blood coming out. But when I eat meat, I'm not eating meat because I like seeing blood. I eat meat for the taste. So I think those ones probably appeal more to mental psychopaths. But for me, I just have these. Here's some wine. It's quite nice wine, relatively nice wine. I tend to get one nice bottle of wine a year with the Christmas meal, so we'll have this Christmas meal. Don't know anything about it. It just said it was good with chicken and cost more than some of the other wine. It still wasn't much though. It was only about 10, I think. It's 13% this wine. Wine's a lot stronger than it used to be when I was younger. It used to be about 11, 12%, but now quite obviously 13, 14% wine. You've got to wonder where it's going to end. Probably about here actually. These are fish fingers. They're not made of fish's fingers. Fish don't even have hands, so that wouldn't work. Just made of bits of fish. Got breadcrumbs over it. They're quite good for making for your kids when you can't be asked to put any effort in whatsoever, which happens quite a lot here. These are potato waffles by Bird's Eye. You can get them from other companies' own brands, but they're always disappointing. So these are the best ones to go. It says on here you can toast them in 5 minutes, which I've never done before. I tried them the other day and toasted them. As rubbish. I don't just do them in the grill or oven or something. They're just like wet waffles. This is bread. It came as a full loaf, by the way. My kids have just eaten some of it already. It's made out of flour and yeast and water and a few other bits. I like bread. If I didn't eat bread, I'll be about 11 stone. But I do eat bread, so I'm absolutely repulsive. This is a form of bread. It's sort of to cheat you into thinking you've had bread. They're called thins, and they're like really narrow bits of bread. Each thin's got exactly 100 calories, so you can eat it if you are trying to get less repulsive like me. They give the illusion of having had bread without really giving you bread, which sometimes it's all I need in a day. These are butter. They tend to go well with bread. Sometimes we'll have jam instead, or Marmite, or margarine. Some people get olive oil and balsamic vinegar and dip the breads in that, but I think you'd only do that with posh bread. I don't think you do that with one of those sandwich thins. These are fairy pods. They're for washing clothes. A lot of you will wear clothes. I know I do. And we get these ones because my son gets eczema sometimes, so we want to have ones that aren't going to make that worse. You just put it in with the washing. Apparently I don't really do it, my wife does it. I used to do washing before I met my wife, so I do know how to do it. It's just now I'm saying it is making me sound sexist, but I'm not sexist at all. I mean, after all, I do most of the cooking in our house. So this is shower gel, used to keep clean. Never really settled on a permanent shower gel. I just buy whatever's there. This one's got 0%, 0 fragrance, 0 sulfates, 0 colorants, and 0 soap. So I don't know if that's good or bad, but if they're boasting about it, it's probably good, isn't it? Right, that's the end of my Christmas mega haul. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's a bit like Santa's come early this year, isn't he? And just emptied his sack in your living room, right in front of your eyes. If you've enjoyed it, hit the subscribe and like and all that, and a very Merry Christmas. I'll be back in a few days with a walk with Blue Van Man to fill you with more festive cheer. Ho ho ho.